By Italian standards, I'm probably mispronouncing this, but we are at the Buca della Vena mine today in Italy, and you can see one of the attractive Italian mountain villages up there in the mountains. And I'm starting the video here in an ore bin and tram station, and I'll show you more of that in a minute. The adit is around the bend there where those tracks go, and so they would take the ore out of the adit, bring it around here, dump it into the ore bin here, and then it would get trammed down the mountain to the road way down there that you can sort of catch a glimpse of through the brush and such. So another quick view of this large ore bin here, and then I'll go down and show you the tram station real quickly, and then we'll head over to the where the adit is and the other buildings are. So here we are at the bottom of the ore bin and tram station, and you can see the cables running out here in front of me. I was actually one of the buckets there still. So the cables are running out here, and then again you can see they drop down the mountain there. That's really cool to see that. I'm not used to seeing that. Here is a look at the ore bin we were standing on a moment ago. See, it's actually mostly made out of wood. I was expecting metal, but it's mostly wood. And here's one of the ore chutes here. And so, just as right there, one of those carts or buckets would run under here, would have a bunch of ore dumped into it, and it would start its way down the walls of the canyon to the bottom there. And there is an ore chute down there as well. I didn't film it, but there is an ore chute down there as well, right along the road. Here are the large wheels powering the tram station. Look up at the machinery and such. Power boxes for the equipment, obviously. Here's the ore chute on this side, which again would have dumped into this bucket or cart directly beneath me here. Pretty cool to see this. This is not something I'm used to seeing, especially this well preserved. So this is a treat. Okay, I will go up top and rejoin you guys there. Okay, back up at the top of the ore bin, and that's looking down to where we just were. The light doesn't make any difference. And now let's go check out the adit. See the ore cart right there in front of me. The twin tracks there and there. And actually one of the miners' boots is still there. They've actually been mining this hill for thousands of years. Even the Etruscans were mining here. The most recent mining that took place, the stuff we're seeing today, I believe it closed down in 1988. I'll double check that, but I think it was 1988. Just want to give you a quick view of how steep these mountains are. It was not easy getting up here, and then you can see the peaks covered in snow up there. It's pretty impressive, actually. And up there as well. It goes above where the tree line is. But let's go check out this adit. Okay, coming up on the buildings now. On the right here, this is where the miners live. These are the miners' barracks. Unfortunately, they're totally ruined now. The roof's caved in, and I looked around in there earlier. There's really nothing to see there. They're empty, and as you can see, badly damaged. Just show you in here real quick so you believe me. You can see it's just completely destroyed inside. Especially the roof coming down did not help things. Got the fireplace in the corner there, and then as you can see, it's just a mess back there. Now, something I want to show our American viewers to make them jealous. The attic is just right in there, by the way. You can see the ore carts and such out front. But something I want to show our American viewers is this informative sign here about the mine. And this is a map of the workings, so you can see how massive they are. We're coming in right there. I'm going to do my best to cover all of it, but that is enormous, so I don't know if the batteries will last long enough to do that. Here are some pictures of the mine still in operation. Now, normally in the States, if you were to find a site like this with informative signs and everything like that, the attic would be completely closed and the buildings would likely have been destroyed as well. However, this is Italy, and so the attic is wide open. See the ore carts all around us. Another thing that you wouldn't see in the States is ore carts on public land. They'd be gone a long time ago. Ore carts, and look at this. That's the Bocini, or Bicino, I can't remember which, attic, and it's wide open. You see the upstairs, the miners' barracks. It's that tower there had power lines running into it one time. Hard to tell now. Just wanted to show you a couple things out here real quickly before we head inside. See that large tank right there with the pipes running into the attic there. I already looked in there. That cement building is completely empty, but there's a tool shop, a machine shop over here I wanted to show you guys. More ore carts. Really amazing to see those, as well as the open attic on public land. So this is actually a building on the right, believe it or not. This is the workshop I was mentioning. And we can get in this way, fortunately. See the remains of some of the tools and equipment here. Bits and pieces of engines and what have you. Old insulators. Oh, see, there remains an old shovel there in the back. And oh wow, look at all these axles and wheels. I missed that when I was looking back here before. Oh, there's a bunch of ore carts lined up under the blackberries there too. Interesting. Interesting. I cannot believe how much stuff is still here. Bits of rail, and this just looks like it's full of old grease and gasoline cans. Huh. What I really want to show you back here was inside this building. Where you can see, again, all these, sorry about that. Again, you can see all these tools and equipment and stuff lined up along here. Remains of the machinery in here. Some kind of press right here. More equipment over there. And then, how cool is this? Look at these large engines. Manufacturer is I'm looking at an angle. I can't really read it. There's a better view of the manufacturer's stamp for those of you at home that can make that out. And big wheel right there. And then also over here is a large engine. And you can see the power boxes here. Those are old. Old power boxes. And last view of this engine here. I am getting really cold. I'm looking forward to getting inside the mine actually, or it'll be warmer. Because it is cold up here. Looking around to see if I can find a manufacturer's stamp on this one real quick, but there you go. Cool. Good stuff. Alright, let's head over and start in on the huge workings inside the adit. Okay, one last look at these ore carts and those snowy mountain peaks, just because they're really impressive right now. And the Italian villages in the foreground. And let's get into it. See what this adit has for us. Runs back for a ways. See some gobbing right here in the entrance. Okay, almost immediately we have a choice. It runs ahead that way without track, and it runs to the left with track. I think I will stick with the track for now. Wrapping our way through the mountain here. Wow. See some timbers here supporting either older workings or stope up there. And we've got some stoping here as well. No water coming out of the pipe like that. There's another stope on the left. It's interesting how they've timbered those. See a clear pocket out there. And goes back there into a collapse and just stops. There is, wow, there's a raise up there. You can see some other workings up top. Don't know if we'll find a way up there or not. Alright, we've got something running off to the right here. I'll check that later. For now, I'm going to stick with the main rails. Some gobbing here on the right. Alright, something over here, some kind of chamber. Yeah, it looks like a Stope chamber perhaps. Okay. Looks like we're at a junction here. And rails fork off. Some go that way, some go that way. There's a passage. Oh, the rails go here too. There's a passage going off that way. And oh man, there is a deep pit next to me here. Holy shit, that is deep. That is enormous. Look how far down that goes. And extends over there. That is just huge. Man. And then this tank, which came in that way. And this tank are those workings we looked into a moment ago. The remains of a barrel right there. And okay, a large stope collapsed right there. You see there are more stopes up there. Got the remains of a ladder in front of me here. And another stope up there. Got water dripping on me. And man, they're like cleaning a lot of material out of here. That goes way up there. And then this is that that large chamber we looked down into a moment ago, which extends. Oh man, it keeps going that way too. And over there as well. Man. All right, let's go back here and make a decision about where to go. Okay, I'm back at this large junction, and I think for now I'm going to keep going straight, which would be that way. I think it'd be the easiest way to stay oriented, although I might be distracted, as often happens. Got a little pocket cleaned out right there, and keeps running ahead that way. Looks like it gets messy up there. We've got, oh man, we've got on the left here a very deep pit that's flooded down there. And we looked in through here from over there a moment ago, and it appears to keep going over this way. Yeah, here I am getting distracted already. And oh, looks like we have a winds here. See the rail running down there, and then to my left here goes back into a collapse, and I see a big hole in the floor right there. Now, in regard to this apparent winds, let's see how this looks. Oh, there's another one here in front of me. And it ties back into, okay, that's the passageway I was headed down anyway, up there. There's another very large stoped out area here in front of us. You can see up there it's been hollowed out, and also down there, and down here as well. I can see some rail running off that way, and some rail in front of us here. And then directly to the left, I see an ore cart down there, and this winds runs down a ways. Let's follow it for a little while. See where it goes. Got another level here on the left. Look at these pillars. These pillars are remarkable. You see the drill marks on the side of it too. Keep running off that way. The big pit in between. Same thing here. There's a big pit here. Yeah, it's all flooded down there. And then, I'm not sure what this was used for here. There's this wooden platform running off that way. And I don't know what that would have been used for. Well, we'll look up there in a minute. Just want to get down to the bottom here and check out this ore cart. So you got a power box right there. And this poor lonely ore cart here. Pretty badly collapsed here. See the wheel stuck in the mud right there. Let me look over here real quick.